we are at the stage where we are going to be doing our threading. I am going to use embroidery floss, okay? And what I'm also going to do, I have a hunk of beeswax. We went to the honey farm a long time ago and they were selling these for like, I don't know, 50 cents. And I thought, oh, I wonder if I can use some of this in my crafting. And sure enough, waxing my threads is what you can do. So what I do is I just kind of dig it into my block here, and this kind of waxes my thread so it doesn't get all knotted up onto each other. Now I'm going to thread this and we are going to get started. Now, this is really simple. I don't want you to be intimidated by this. We're going to work with 2 signatures to start off with. And I want you to remember, on the inside, you are always going to go in single file stitch. So there's not going to be any crisscrossing or anything on the inside. It's always going to be single. On the back, because it's a crisscross stitch, you will always be crossing from one hole or from one row to another row. You're never going to go across this way. You're always going to be making crosses. So when you get lost or when you get confused, just think, I need to make a cross. I need to crisscross it. Where do I go from here? So you obviously wouldn't go here because that's not a cross. It's either this way or this way. And here you can't crisscross anything, so you're only always going to be going up or down. Now, the other thing I want you to remember is this first signature will always be in the first row. This second signature will always be in the second row, okay? So let's start this and I'll show you what I mean. So the first thing you do is you always find the middle of your holes. By that I mean, okay, so my middle will be this one, obviously. And let's come down a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've only got 3, so the middle is here. If there's 7 holes, you're going to do 3. The middle one's going to be the 4th, and then there's going to be 3 on top. Always start at the middle. To figure out how much thread we need, let's go ahead and I'm going to measure here like 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go about 6. Okay, about 7. All right, so let's get started. So we are going to start, we're going to get started on the first signature here. So just go in through the middle one and from the inside middle to the outside. Let's go ahead and bring all that out. Hold it with washi. Make sure that it is pretty secure. Now, remember what I said about always working crisscross. We're now on the back. You're not going to go up here because you want a crisscross pattern. So the next logical thing would be crisscross here. So let's go through, and because this is the first signature, this is the second signature. So we're up the top here on the second one. So push it through, and you'll see it come through the cardboard here. And we're going to go into the top here. Where are you? Right there. Okay. So let's pull that through. Okay. So having a look, that looks good. Okay. So now the only place we can really go is down here. So let's go back through this hole. We're going to come out. look here, make sure that it is in the right hole. There we go. And we are going to go here, crisscross. So we're going to go at the top of the first signature. So maybe if I did it this way, you'll be able to see. Through. Okay, beautiful. So on the back, it's a crisscross. Down here, it's line. Down here, it's line. Now, what we need to do is we're going to have to come all the way down here. So let's pull this all the way down. We're going to come out in that first row at the very bottom there, and that will secure it nicely. So put it through, and coming out here looks good. Now again, we're crisscrossing, so we can only ever go there. So come out through, we're in the second row now, which means it's the second signature. So let's flip it over. Let's try to find that second hole here. And it should be pretty close by. There we go. Almost done. Okay, now we are going to go down here, so we can only go down. So down through this one, down through the cover, and the only place from here is up, right? So we're going to go from the second row to the first one, so we'll come out of the first signature, which is, incidentally, the first place we started. And what you can do here is tie these two together if you were only doing two, but we are doing three. So what we're going to need to do, I feel like my book is not that secure. Just make sure everything's secure. So what we're going to need to do is, I'm going to go around this middle one here so that it ties around it. So let's cut this. I'm going to cut them at the same. Go ahead and have a look at where 3 is going to go. So 3 needs to come in through here. And we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to start down here. So one more time, going through the middle of the second signature. Pull it through. And hold it down with some washi. Now we are on the back. We're on the back, and we're going to do this. We are going to come to the top of the third signature. So let's bring in our third signature here. Proper way up. Okay. Let's bring it in through the cover first. Cover first, then let's bring it in through these guys. Okay, really tight. And then I'm going to use some of these just to hold that in place so it doesn't move. So now, there's nowhere to go but down, so let's go down here. There we go. And then we need to go up to continue to finish that crisscross. Okay, so up, and we're going to go, because it's in the second row, it must be the second signature. So let's go through to the second signature here. Here it is. Okay, nowhere to go but down. So down, it should come out here. Okay, and then we're going to go back out to the third one here. So let's go ahead and put it through the hole first, because it hasn't been there before. There it is. Nowhere to go but up. So it's now quite, I can feel it really bound to the book, so it's got to go in the right places. The holes are all aligned. Now I have one more place to go, which is this one here. So it's going to come out, second row means second signature. So flip it back to the second signature, and I should see it coming right there. Alrighty, we are ending in the same place that the washi is. So let's go ahead and take that off. And let's tie them together. All done. And I think I got enough clips. Look how beautiful this book is. Oh my gosh. So let's have a look at it. That's beautiful. I love the black and white pages. There's the washi. And there's that crisscross, which looks really handsome. Gosh, I love this book. Alrighty, so let's tie it up. And I think 3 signatures is just perfect for this. It will expand once you fill the signatures with things. I think 4 would be too much. I think 3 is perfect. And there you have it. A cross stitch handmade journal. Ready for you to decorate and do with as you like. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.